Hi, Bloomington Normal E-Free. It's Ken Lang with my wife Jenny.
Hi there.
I'm taking a little break from my studies at Augusta University, not too far from here in Atlanta, and we're doing a short video to tell you about what Jenny is up to with Cru.
Yeah.
You want to tell them what you are, or how you're feeling coming into this fall?
Sure. So, as you can imagine, this fall is very different than any fall we've ever experienced on campus. There's a mixture. All of our different campuses are at different levels of what they're allowing, what they're not allowing, with COVID being a reality. So, some of our universities don't have any students coming back. They won't be coming back for the entire semester. So all of that obviously is very virtual. Georgia Tech is a little different. They're more of a hybrid. Georgia State is still, we don't know what's going on there. So it's a lot of unknowns. And when you're used to being planned and prepared and getting hundreds of contacts of college students in the fall to follow up and to get in Bible studies and to be able to share your faith with new people and see people come to Christ, it's a little disturbing. It's a little unsettling to be in this place of so many unknowns. But we're trying to really focus on our team and developing our team. We have some new people joining us here in Atlanta, which is really exciting. And we're trying to focus on really making sure that the students that we do have involved with us are thriving. Mental health in this season is very challenging, especially for some of our students that are coming from difficult home situations. So we're kind of monitoring that and just doing the best we can with so much uncertainty. So, it's been a very, very interesting fall, to say the least.
Sure. Even with all that going on, what would you say you are most looking forward to or anticipating about this fall?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think one of the things that I'm excited about, I've had the opportunity to, being in the city, you get exposed to a lot of different ministries within Cru, and you get a lot of different opportunities. And so I have had the privilege to start writing some curriculum for our ministry called Family Life. You might be familiar with it. They're on the radio. They're doing a lot of different things. So I'm getting to write their new staff and volunteer curriculum. So that's been something that's been a bit of a blessing and a surprise for me this season. It's just been a really fun thing.
I've been able. Something you're also very good at.
Well, thank you, sweetheart. That's very kind of you to say that. But just knowing that I'm a part of mobilizing families to live out the Great Commission and the Great Commandment is just really an amazing privilege in this time. And so that's a little surprise for the fall, and I'll keep working on that until we get it ready to launch, probably end of this year, beginning of next year.
So, you've told us about some of the things you're excited about and looking forward to, some of the things that are difficult and challenging about being on campus right now with everything that's going on. But what about what's challenging and difficult for you right now?
Yeah, I think just the balancing act of working and taking care of the kids with you being gone. And so, just the balancing act of life and still feeling like I'm able to give myself fully to my vocational ministry. And I love, the reason I do ministry is for people. I love people. I'm a total extrovert. I'm a people person. And COVID has really not allowed us to meet together as we're used to meeting together, discipling students, connecting with our team. We had our first in-person meeting and we all had on masks, and it was just a whole different world. So adjusting to some of that lack of relationships has been really, really hard and just caused a lot of apathy. So even when I'm supposed to get a lot done and be motivated to get it all done, I'm just struggling. And it's been reassuring to hear other people in this season of COVID feel like there's a lot of that happening, where we want to be doing more, but just being so isolated is not how we were meant to live. So I would deeply covet your prayers for us as a family, for me personally, as I figure out how do I lead well in this, how do I motivate my staff, how do I mobilize people when so much of it is over Zoom and Google Meets and so many virtual things. So, which is not how God, I don't feel like that's how he intended us to engage with one another. So that's kind of where we are right now. A lot of opportunities for God to show up, trusting Him for big things, because His ways are not my ways, and all of this for sure. So I know He's up to something, and I trust in His sovereignty. But yeah, we'll see what He has in store, and grateful for your partnership in all this. And please let us know how we can be praying for you in this season as well. I know it's challenging for all of us. So we love y'all. We're so grateful. And yeah, thanks for being a part of God's work.
Bye. We miss everybody.
Yes.